Well, one of the most interesting draft prospects of this season has finally made his decision. Let's talk about Kyler Murray and what we expect out of him. Hey Headliner Nation, what is going on? Thanks for joining us on the Fantasy Headliners for another draft profile. Talking about the quarterback out of Oklahoma, Kyler Murray, this year's Heisman Trophy winner. He's definitely one of, if not the most interesting draft prospect this year so far because of the fact that we didn't know what he was going to do. And finally today, recording this on Monday the 11th, Kyler Murray finally makes the decision and saying, I'm committed to football. I'm going to be playing football. This is what I want to do. I've got my whole heart into this. Kyler Murray, 4,361 yards and 42 touchdowns in the air last year, a 69% completion percentage. He looked fantastic. Back-to-back Oklahoma quarterbacks that looked great. Now, the big thing on Kyler Murray is going to be his size. A lot of people are talking about him being undersized for the quarterback position. But honestly, can we start to throw those things out the window? If he's got a lot of the other intangibles and traits and the things that make people a good quarterback, is his size that big of an issue now? We've seen guys like Drew Brees, Russell Wilson. Some people talked about Baker Mayfield being a little bit undersized last year. These guys are being successful in the NFL. So do we really need to harp on him too much for that? I don't think so. Now, here's the thing. He's been so committed to baseball, he's got to get himself back into football gear at this point and move forward. So, does he have a learning curve this offseason? Probably not. He does need to get himself back in a football mindset, 100% in there, watching more tape, getting himself prepared for the combine, all of these different things. I don't think he'll have an issue with that. I think at this point, though, depending on the combine, Kyler Murray could make a run at Dwayne Haskins for the #1 QB spot. I've talked about Dwayne Haskins in our mock draft video already. Go check that out if you haven't done so. And Kyler Murray is a guy that I'll probably be bumping up my mock draft board now because of this decision. Knowing that he's fully committed, I highly anticipate teams trying to move up. In fact, there might be some teams that are so excited about Kyler Murray, they're going to be calling the Arizona Cardinals about that #1 overall pick. I don't think it's going to be anyone from too deep in the draft because the Cardinals aren't going to want to move back that far. But what if it's the Oakland Raiders? Well, if the Oakland Raiders say, hey, we want to get this guy to replace Derek Carr next season or potentially this season, I talked about this in the mock draft video as well. They have the resources to do that, and it could very well happen. So be on the lookout for teams making that move for Kyler Murray, a very athletic quarterback, a quarterback that in a spread offense or an offense that utilizes the run-pass option could be very dangerous. Not a running quarterback, but he's a guy that can use his feet effectively and efficiently, making plays, extending plays, a guy that could rack up some yards on the ground, but very much he has all the tools, especially accuracy, to be a very good quarterback in the NFL. So, again, we're keeping an eye on him at the Combine, seeing what's going to happen there. We'll have a chance to see him show off some of that athleticism, show off that accuracy, get a check at how big of that arm is. And, again, just for the teams, not really for us, a chance to interview him and find out, hey, you are totally committed to football, right? So this is our draft profile on Kyler Murray out of Oklahoma. Again, a fascinating prospect that with the decision today to fully commit to football is shooting up draft boards as we speak. Comment below. Let us know what you think of Kyler Murray. Should you be worried about baseball still, or are you fully in on Kyler Murray as a top quarterback prospect in the NFL? If you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the Fantasy Headliners. We'd appreciate that. Like the video as well. If you're new to Headliner Nation, comment below so we can welcome you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Keep an eye out for our other draft profiles. Make sure you check out our mock draft 1.0 version as well. Follow me on Twitter at krich1532 if you have any other questions. Also comment below and we'll catch you later. Thank you.